One new strategy to make it easy to quit a bad habit: quit smoking weed, quit smoking tobacco, quit alcohol, quit porn, quit scrolling on your phone late at night. New strategy in this video. Welcome and fam, much love, Trav here. We talked about creating a better life, that you can discard the old life, creating, coming out of your carapace as a butterfly. We talk about creating new habits that crowd out the old habits. This time we're going to talk about actions that you can take when you're motivated, one time when you're sober, when you're sharp, that will make it easy to that will make it harder for you to do your bad habits, and then less likely for you to do them. So, give you an example here. When they put more taxes on alcohol, taxes on cigarette, they raise the price, the consumption goes down. People spend less because their ability, well, they spend the same, but they get less. Their ability to smoke, their ability to drink goes down. So there's actions that you can take that reduce your ability. When ability is very high, when it's very easy, it's hard to resist. If you're a smoker and you've got cigarettes or you've got weed in your pocket and a lighter in your pocket, your ability is very high, and the habit's going to happen. On the other hand, if you don't have at all because you threw it away, and if you're in a state where it's still illegal, you delete all the names of your contacts who have, then it's going to be hard and it might not happen, right? So the steps that you can take was always, the first step is like, if I want to make a change, let me just toss what I have right now. Let me just toss the alcohol that I have. Let me toss the weed I have. Let me toss the candy that I have. It's a one-time thing, or it's maybe a habit thing. And yeah, I'm probably going to come back and buy more, but at least I made it harder immediately for me. Okay, that's one example. Things like, if you're not going to throw it away, like move your alcohol into the garage instead of the fridge. Make it you have to go outside. It's harder to do. An example from someone I liked. They're trying to quit drinking coffee, and their roommate drinks coffee. And they got a little cupboard lock and locked the coffee and gave the key to the roommate. Just reduce the ability, makes it way harder to do it. If the roommate's not around, they can't even bug the roommate to make the roommate left with the key, right? I can't even do it. My ability's gone. Maybe now I can go to the coffee shop or something like that. So, anytime that I was trying to quit smoking weed, I would toss what I had. So that's one way to decrease your ability, make it harder. That's one of the main ways. That's like the best way. What else can you do to decrease your ability? You have new rules if you can, like if you're trying to quit junk food. No, I can get ice cream, but no ice cream in the freezer. So I can't take ice cream home with me, right? Something like that, depending on your habit. I can get ice cream, but now it's work. Like, I get home from work, I'm not going to want to go get ice cream, right? I don't have it in the freezer. Here's another example. If you're like watching too much TV or playing too many games, keep the TV in your closet and only bring it out when you're going to use it. So now you got to be sure, do I really want to watch TV or not? I made my ability to watch TV go down. And now it's going to be less likely to happen. Dahlia is such a love bug today. Sweet sheep. Everybody say hi, Dolly. Okay. So you can comment down below, or you can also keep it in mind. What's the habit you're trying to quit? And what are 3 steps you could take, or at least one, start with one, to make it harder to do that habit? What's something you can, whether it's throw away what you have, whether it's give your roommate a key, whether it's move it in the house. You know, for instance, is like porn. I've spent a little more time helping people quit porn now. Porn is a gross habit, and you know, for me, that's harder. It's harder to quit than weed. It's harder to quit than caffeine. It's harder to quit than alcohol, because I can throw away all that junk, but I can't throw away my phone. So I still have high ability to watch porn. Like today, right now, I have the phone in my hand right now, right? So how do you make it harder? Well, you could install some apps and stuff like that. For me, it's create new habits, certain rules that make it harder to do, where I, you know, turn off my phone after a certain point. Like my phone's usually off now, if not by 8:30, by dinner time, 6:30. So the time that I would do my mindless scrolling alone just doesn't happen. So boom, I made it harder to do. It's like my phone's off for the day. I'm on airplane mode for the day. It's harder to do, right? So there's another example. I call these desirable difficulties, where you want to make it hard. How can I make it difficult? So, and you can do these when you're up for it, when you're feeling good, and it's going to be good. So you create new behaviors, create new habits, and make the old habits difficult. Even if you're highly motivated, if you have no ability to do it, it might not happen. It probably won't happen. So comment down below. Those of you who want additional help, you should join the course. I've got some really useful practical stuff for you in there, and adding new videos and new content to it. So if you haven't signed up for the Better Habits course, it's $15 and it's full of good stuff. So appreciate you, much love, and everybody say bye to Dolly. Dolly the sheep. Okay? If you found that useful, make sure to comment down below so I know to keep doing these videos. Appreciate you, and talk to you soon.